We all tell ourselves stories, especially about money. These stories shape our choices, our dreams, and even our sense of self-worth. The story goes, if we just had more, our problems would vanish. Money becomes the missing piece, the answer to every worry. This belief drives us to work harder, save diligently, and invest with hope, always chasing a future where worry is a thing of the past. We imagine money as a golden key, something magical that can unlock happiness, adventure, and a life free from boredom or pain. The fantasy is seductive. With enough wealth, we picture ourselves buying excitement, meaning, and endless options, never feeling stuck or left out. Social media amplifies this dream, flooding our feeds with highlight reels of the wealthy. It reinforces the idea that money is the antidote to the mundane, the ticket to a life worth envying. For centuries, people have equated wealth with a better, more fulfilling life. The rich have always been envied, their lives painted as effortless and full of joy. The farmer dreams of freedom from bad harvests, the office worker from the monotony of the cubicle. Both imagine money as the escape route. We see money as the ticket to thriving, not just surviving. It promises us the chance to create memories, to enjoy life's pleasures, to feel secure. Boredom, we think, is a problem for those with limited means. If only we could afford more, we'd never feel restless or dissatisfied. If you had the world at your fingertips, how could you possibly be bored? The possibilities would be endless, or so we believe. But this story oversimplifies reality. It ignores the complexity of our inner lives and the true sources of meaning. Money is a tool, powerful, yes, but also limited. It can open doors, but it can't fill every need or heal every wound. It can solve many problems, but not all, especially those inside our minds. Emotional struggles, loneliness, and purpose can't be bought. We assume a full bank account equals a full life, but fulfillment is more than numbers on a screen. The human mind is more complex. Our needs go beyond material comfort. We crave connection, purpose, and understanding. The link between wealth and well-being is nuanced. Some find joy in simplicity, while others feel empty despite abundance. The golden key opens many doors, but not all locks are made for it. Some doors require something deeper, wisdom, love, or acceptance. The story feels true, but it's not the whole truth. We must question what we're told and look beneath the surface. Money can change circumstances, but not always our internal state. A new environment doesn't guarantee new feelings. The allure of money as a cure-all is strong but misleading. It's easy to believe, but it rarely delivers on every promise. We must look beyond the fantasy to understand what money can and cannot do. True satisfaction often comes from unexpected places. The real story is more complicated. Life's puzzles aren't solved by wealth alone, but by connection, growth, and self-discovery. Some doors remain closed, no matter how golden the key. The answers we seek may lie elsewhere, and sometimes the emptiness we feel is on the inside, a space that money alone can never fill. Before boredom, there's survival. Before you can even think about what to do with your free time, you have to make sure your most basic needs are met. The first priority is always making it through the day, having enough to eat, a safe place to sleep, and the security of knowing you'll be okay tomorrow. Money's first job is security, shelter, food, and safety. It's the invisible shield that keeps the chaos of the world at bay, allowing you to focus on living rather than just surviving. For many, life is a daily struggle to meet these needs. Every bill, every meal, every night's sleep is a small victory. The pressure can be relentless, and the fear of not having enough is always close by. When you're worried about rent or your next meal, boredom isn't even on the radar. Your mind is occupied with urgent questions. How will I get through this week? What if something goes wrong? Financial stability brings immense relief, a freedom from constant stress. It's like finally being able to breathe after holding your breath for too long. Moving from scarcity to sufficiency changes everything. Suddenly, you're not just surviving, you're living. You can make choices, not just react to emergencies. You sleep better, plan further ahead, and finally have space to think beyond survival. Your mind is free to wander, to imagine, to hope. This is where money is most effective, removing urgent pain points. It clears the path so you can focus on what comes next. But once basic needs are met, money's role shifts. It's no longer just about survival. It becomes about improving your quality of life. It becomes a tool for comfort and convenience. You can make your home more welcoming, your meals more nourishing, your days a little easier. You can afford a safer home, better food, reliable transportation. These upgrades bring peace of mind and open up new possibilities. Life gets smoother, and you gain time and mental bandwidth. You're no longer stuck in survival mode, and you can finally look up and see the world around you. Now boredom enters the picture. With your basic needs handled, your mind starts to crave more, new experiences, challenges, and meaning. With survival handled, your mind seeks new challenges and fulfillment. you start to wonder what else life has to offer and what you truly want. The question becomes, what now? What will you do with this newfound freedom and possibility? Money has built the foundation, but not the blueprint for meaning. It gives you the tools, but not the instructions. It can't tell you what to do with your freedom. That's a question only you can answer. That's a different kind of problem. One money can't solve alone. It's the challenge of finding purpose, direction, and joy. Money gives you options but not direction. It opens doors, but you have to choose which ones to walk through. The next step is up to you. What you do with your security is your own adventure to write. Security is essential, but fulfillment is another journey, one that begins only when survival is no longer the main concern. Once our basic needs are met, money opens the door to a world of endless entertainment and diversions. With just a few clicks or taps, we can access a universe of content, games, and experiences designed to capture our attention and fill our free time. The marketplace of distractions is vast. Games, streaming, gadgets, events, and more. There's always something new to try, something exciting to buy, or a fresh experience to chase. Each purchase promises engagement, a quick fix for boredom, and a momentary escape from the routine. The thrill of anticipation is part of the appeal, as we look forward to the next big thing. The entertainment industry thrives on selling these cures. Concerts, trips, fancy dinners, they're fun but fleeting. Money buys temporary relief from boredom, not a permanent solution. The excitement fades, and we're left searching for the next distraction. More money means more options. Movies, escape rooms, shopping sprees, and endless upgrades. The choices seem limitless, but the satisfaction is often short-lived. But these are snacks, not sustenance. The thrill fades and the emptiness returns. You can spend a fortune chasing stimulation, but the question, what now, always comes back. Distractions fill the hours, but not the deeper need for meaning or connection. The cycle repeats, excitement, then emptiness. The marketplace offers variety, not fulfillment. Money expands your menu of distractions, but not your sense of purpose. The void remains, waiting for something more substantial. True engagement can't be bought off the shelf. The search for meaning goes beyond what money can buy, inviting us to look deeper within ourselves. Wealth promises freedom, especially the freedom of choice. With enough money, the world becomes a catalogue of possibilities. It seems boredom should be impossible with infinite options, but too many choices can overwhelm us. Psychologists call this the paradox of choice. More options can lead to anxiety and dissatisfaction. Unlimited possibilities make decisions harder, not easier. The pressure to choose perfectly can turn fun into stress. When anything is possible, nothing feels special. The abundance of options can dilute satisfaction and create fear of missing out. Sometimes, limitations help us appreciate what we have. Without constraints, we can feel adrift, not liberated. Money removes barriers, but also removes structure. The result? A new kind of emptiness, boredom born from too much, not too little. The freedom we crave can become a burden. Sometimes less really is more. We're told to spend on experiences, not things. Memories last longer than gadgets, so the wealthy collect adventures. But even the most thrilling experiences lose their magic over time. This is hedonic adaptation. We get used to everything, even luxury. The first-class flight is amazing until it's just another flight. The thrill fades and the extraordinary becomes ordinary. To feel excitement again, we chase bigger, rarer experiences. It's a treadmill, always running, never arriving. The pursuit of novelty can become exhausting, not fulfilling. Boredom is replaced by restlessness, a hunger for more. Even in paradise, you can feel nothing if meaning is missing. The world shrinks as wonder fades. The emptiness grows, created by the very abundance we sought. No matter where you go, you can't escape yourself. The thrill is temporary. The need for purpose remains. Money can buy experiences, but not lasting fulfillment. Money's power is real, but limited. It buys things, not feelings. A house isn't a home without love. The softest bed can't guarantee restful sleep. We confuse containers, houses, cars, clothes with the contents: happiness, belonging, peace. Money buys pleasure, but not deep happiness. True joy comes from purpose, growth, and relationships. Things money can't buy. Love can't be purchased. It's built on trust and vulnerability. Health can be supported by wealth, but not guaranteed. Time, once lost, can't be bought back. Money can't erase regrets or give you purpose. The most important parts of life exist outside the marketplace. Recognizing money's limits puts it in perspective. It's a tool for external problems, not internal ones. The richest life is built on more than wealth. Some things are simply priceless. We're wired for connection. Relationships are the true source of happiness. Money can fund gatherings, but not genuine bonds. Real friendship is built on trust, loyalty, and shared vulnerability, not wealth. Great wealth can even isolate, creating suspicion and imbalance. The best moments, laughter, conversation, helping others, cost little. Connection gives life meaning and shields us from emptiness. Investing in relationships pays dividends money can't match. Be present, listen, and share yourself with others. A rich social life is rarely a boring one. If you want to fight boredom, invest in people, not just things. The currency of connection is time and attention. That's what truly enriches life. Boredom is an internal signal, a lack of purpose or curiosity. No amount of money can make you interested in your own life. Cultivating your inner world is an inside job. It requires quiet, reflection, and self-discovery. Ask, what excites me? What do I want to learn? Meaning comes from growth, not consumption. The most engaged people aren't always the wealthiest but the most passionate. Artists, scientists, volunteers, they find meaning from within. This internal drive is the best defense against boredom. Money changes your surroundings, not your mind. To truly address boredom, turn inward, learn, create, challenge yourself. Build a rich inner life and the world becomes fascinating. Fulfillment starts on the inside. Can money solve boredom? Not entirely. Money is vital for security and opportunity. It removes stress and opens doors, but it's not the answer to everything. Boredom is often an internal problem, not an external one. Money buys distractions, not purpose. It can fund acquaintances, not true friends. The real solution is balance. Use money wisely, but do the inner work. Cultivate curiosity, invest in relationships, and find purpose beyond pleasure. Learn to enjoy quiet moments and simple joys. Money is a resource, not a destination. The map for a meaningful life can't be bought. It's drawn by you. Understand money's power and limits. A rich life is measured by purpose, connection, and inner peace.